everybody, and welcome back to ECC Season 9 Champions Conference Playoffs. We are here again in Group B. If you missed the last series, it was a very good series. Sanity Esports beat Donkey Punch 3-1 on the series scoreline after losing first game 5-0. They came back and absolutely destroyed Donkey Punch. A very good performance from those two, but now we are here in a matchup with Yeppers versus Paradox Gaming. Paradox Gaming getting through into this round with a forfeit win against Peter Griffin Fan Club. I am not alone for this one though. No, I am joined here by Mikey.
Yeah, we're in for a very interesting game here. Yeppers versus Paradox Gaming, winners bracket round 2. And I have to say, very much looking forward to this one. And I think the biggest game change that we found so far is Hodge is going to be stepping in. And that's going to be a big one for the teams.
It truly is. Hodge is an absolutely incredible player. Played in the Vortex division, didn't make playoffs. He's made a step down here into the Champions Conference, but fingers crossed for Yeppers. He'll get off to an incredible start here. He is a brilliant player. We know how big of an improvement this will make to this Yeppers side. He is just here as a standing in this game, but we could potentially see it be a permanent thing. He's looking to get an early start here. King Kong, though, kicking that one off to the side for Paradox Gaming. Up into the middle. Is anybody there to receive it? No, they can't. Koala now trying to play that one away. It's still in the middle. Shot on target there from Starscream. King Kong again attempting the clear. Still up in their own half. Shot down. Bitson trying to get the 50. Back into the middle. Onto the backboard again. They're just trying to recycle that ball, but nothing came from it. A very good, bright and early start here from Yeppers.
Yeah, they've definitely come out the gate strong. And Starscream, just like that, slotting one home. Only just over 30 seconds, and they've got off to a great start already.
They have indeed 1-0 now. Starscream with a very good shot off of the Bitson pass. 34 seconds gone in this one. They'll be looking to carry on just like this. 1-0 now. Trying to get a very good kickoff there. King Kong played it up. Trying to get the follow-up, but Hodge just gets the touchdown off of the corner. Koala trying to play that forward. Hodge again playing back to Koala, missing out on the bump too, trying to get it into the middle slowly and making their way forward. Smickle now trying to play it forward, but Starscream cancelling it out, and Hodge trying to get the big boom forward. It is their shot on target, saved by Koala. Bitson onto the backboard. A very good touch there though by Smickle, and it is now time again for Paradox Gaming to counter.
Coming straight off them counters, though. They're very quick, and it is a very fast-paced game, which, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised to see at this point. Maybe nerves are setting in a little bit into this game so far, as it is just a little bit of ping-pong. And as you can see, every time somebody hits the ball, it doesn't slow down very much. And that is very optimistic. It's very different to see in this division. We're used to sort of more mechanical plays, slow and methodical, as it goes up in a great shot from Starscream there. And they've just doubled their lead by being that mechanical.
There is Hodge with the assist there. Got up to that one very well, and Starscream again. Beautiful shot onto that right-hand side of the goal, similar to the first goal. 2 for him and 2 for Yeppers in this game. A beautiful start for them. Still not even halfway through into this game. A good dead kickoff there into the middle. Koala attempting the shot. Bump nearly there. Bitson with the save, and he's getting the counter-attack too, but Koala recovers well for that one, taking it off his own corner. Now onto the ceiling, attempting the ceiling shot, booming it forward. Hodge slightly missing out on that one. A bit of a surprise coming out there. Starscream, the goal scorer, trying to counter, playing it into his own half. A beautiful pass back there, but nobody to receive it. Koala bumped out of position. King Kong attempting a counter to these two teams. Incredibly high-paced game right now. Incredibly competitive. Both of these sides getting some very good chances, but only 2 have been put away, and those 2 put away by Starscream. Halfway now into this match. Could have been another one there. Bitson playing it onto the side, attempting to get the double touch, just missing out on it. Starscream onto the post, and Bitson with the follow-up. Halfway left in this game. 3 goals to the good now for Yeppers.
Yeah, Yeppers, exactly what they needed. There's just a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of lack of rotation there. Left that net just wide open off that hit off the backboard, a little bit too quick, and it is just too scrappy. You know, you can't afford to go for it this quickly, because otherwise you're going to leave the door open for things like that to happen.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an incredibly difficult mountain to climb here for Paradox Gaming. They are 3 goes down. A brilliant performance here from Yepers, attempting to get another one here. Hodge playing it into the middle onto that back bar. Starscream back off the crossbar again. Smickle's just going to take his time, gets a flick past Bitson, but Bitson just a tiny bit on it and to send it to the side. Starscream, the goal scorer again with the saves. Hodge now playing it into the middle. Bitson is there, gets a good first touch, needs to try and hook that one back into the middle, but he wasn't positioned to do so. Hodge with the carry though. Bitson and Hodge combining again. Starscream with the follow-up, 50 there. Bitson playing it high, but nobody will be there to follow up. Smickle now again sending that down to King Kong. Bitson getting the challenge in midfield. 1 minute 30 left now. Starscream attempting to get another one shot just off to that left-hand post again though. Smickle low boost again. A huge shot coming out there from Bitson. 2 for him now as well. Starscream and Bitson, incredibly good goal scoring form here from these two, capitalizing on the errors of Paradox Gaming yet again, and it is now 4-0.
Yeah, I think they just started way too quickly in the very beginning, and now they're trying to find their flow a little bit, and it's still not working because they're not too sure when to rotate and when to work around each other, which is very surprising to see at this level. Famous Bitson, just absolutely nasty there, slots it home again. 5-0, 1 minute 17, and we know we always say anything can happen in Rocket League, but it's looking very unlikely that Paradox Gaming will be able to take this first game.
Yeah, we'll pretend that Bitson knew exactly what he was doing there. Let's pretend he knew that was going to go into the back of the net. The hat trick for him now. 4 shots, 3 goals, 1 assist, and a save. Yepers, we can't forget, these guys finished first in their conference. Paradox Gaming finished 5th and got through due to a technicality. They got through into these playoffs due to things going on behind the scenes, but you could say this is a bit of a match, I can't think of the word. A mismatch up. There we go. A bit of a mismatch between these two teams. One 5th place team and one 1st place team. Yepers showing why they were first in their respective conference.
Absolutely, it's almost a David versus Goliath situation, but the pressure's on, and the shot comes in again, but another save is there from Bitson, and he's having a great game for Yepers as well. 5-0 the scoreline, 30 seconds to go, and at this point, that is what they needed to do. Break up that momentum, get that goal in, and see if they can carry that momentum into the next game.
But yeah, you've just got to say it's only a consolation in this game, but in the long run, it is that momentum switch. That goal will help them up their confidence a bit going into the next game. 5-1 is not a scoreline you like to be on the receiving end of, but if you get off to a good end of the game, you can go into game 2 the way that you finish, and they could be getting another one here. Smickle with the carry forward on top of his car. Starscream with the chance to go forward, trying to get the read into the middle, does get the double touch, but Koala just sending that one away. Hodge going to take his time, 5 seconds left on the scoreboard. That one's eventually going to drop, falling again. Hodge playing it away. Still chances here for Paradox Gaming to get one more consolation in this one. Ball is still up in the air, 0 seconds on the clock. Hodge sending it down, but still cancelled out. It's still not dropped, still bouncing in this Yepers half near their goal. Finally onto the backboard. Any follow-up? Yes, from Koala, and it doesn't even go in. That's just how you know it is not their day. 5-1 on the scoreline. Yepers with an incredible victory here in game 1. Paradox Gaming just couldn't match up to the pace and to the ability that Yepers put on display.
Absolutely, but you know what the big shocker here for me was? We turned around and said at the beginning Hodge was going to be a game changer. But look at that, Hodge had half of the score of any of his teammates. He didn't have a massive presence, which, to be honest, is great to see because it shows Yepers, they're good at working well together and they can stand their own. They don't need someone the caliber of Hodge to come in and get involved to a massive degree. But if you're Paradox Gaming going into the next game, you have got to switch it up and you've got to do it quickly. You know, retain possession, take it a little bit slower, try some demos, you know, switch it up because clearly the strategy did not work in that one.
No, it did not. Yepers, they were just by far the more dominant side. You can see there they had 9 shots to their name. Paradox Gaming only had 7, so there was 2 in it, and it was an incredibly good first game there from Yepers. I mean, just pure domination. Bitson incredible player, got an assist, got goals, got saves, obviously got the hat-trick, a few shots on target. Main vocal point there for Yepers in that first game. It would be nice to come and see Hodge in game 2 come out and start getting a bit more involved, because you do have to say he was just sitting off his third man a bit, mainly playing as the player to keep possession and just make sure that they weren't letting go of the ball in just stupid places. So if he gets a bit more involved in the goal scoring front, then that'll be a very good sight to see. But with regards to Paradox Gaming, they just need to sort themselves out so much more. And there's a big demo there from Koala, but King Kong just couldn't get a good enough touch, and Smickle with the shot just off of the post. It would have been an incredible start there from Paradox Gaming. It was close, but not close enough. And Hodge now is trying to clear this one. Low boost, and King Kong just flying past that one. Bitson onto the backboard, gets the save off of a fairly simple shot. Starscream attempting to clear that one. Is anybody back? Hodge is the only one who can get back to that backflip, ready to receive the save, and he does get it finally. A gentle shot came out there from, I believe it was Smickle, and shot on target there. Saved there by Koala. Back into the middle. Starscream needing to turn to this one. Him and Bitson both on that side wall, playing it into the middle. Bitson with the touch, and Hodge, there he is. We wanted to see him get involved more, and just before the minute has passed, he finds himself opening the scoring.
You can literally see the awareness of Hodge's side, and you can see where they are going for it. You know, they're looking at where the opponents are, where they are going to be. They're reading it very, very well. The issue is that Koala, you know, they're not being patient enough, and they're rushing at it. As you saw then, 2 players rushed at the ball, and because of it, it was read incredibly easily. If they were patient with it, and they just stuck to the net, and they didn't worry loads, then that wouldn't have ended up being a goal. Hodge coming out of absolutely nowhere at the end there, though, is exactly what he needed to do. 3 minutes 35, and all of a sudden, the scoreline is 1-0.
Yeah, Yepers have had a very good start in this series and in this game. Hodge playing it into the middle, and he's been involved with another goal in this one. Bitson, the goal scorer. Very good play forward there from Hodge, just taking it past Koala, I believe that was, who was coming out to make the early challenge. And Bitson with an open net to shoot it in. You can't go wrong in that aspect. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left. 2-0. Koala attempting the shot, but Starscream now sending that one off to the side, attempting the carry, but Smickle is there to try and play it back into the middle. Hodge with a very good 50 though. You can see he's just taking his time, playing very smart, and Bitson trying to boom that one forward, trying to take the fast approach to the counter attack. Smickle gets the reset, but I couldn't quite see who that was who made the pass into the middle. I believe it was Starscream. Bitson got the shot, but it was just off the crossbar and the post together. Starscream again, very quick to get to that one. Into his own corner though, Koala now. Bitson with the attempted clearance does eventually get it past that halfway line, and it is a big touch up into the middle. Hodge playing it down into Starscream, and these guys are just finding each other with practically every single pass right now. Everyone is getting involved. They are truly playing like an absolute brilliant team. Hodge with yet another assist.
Absolute Houdinis. Just the way, the smoothness of that pass into the middle. Absolute perfection. And we said that Hodge, he sat back in the first game. He's certainly not sitting back in this one. He's definitely being the star player that we know him to be. And this is exactly what Paradox Gaming do not want to happen. 3-0, 2 minutes 25. Oh, is this too much of a David versus Goliath situation for them?
I mean, you really have to feel like it is the case. 2 minutes left in this one, still 3-0, similar to the last game. As Starscream is just, he's doing so well in defense, playing as that third man the majority of the time. And Hodge getting involved with yet another goal. The assist from Starscream, the counter attack after he cut out possession in midfield, got the touch off the backboard. Smickle couldn't get there in time. Hodge with the placement on that ball. This team are just so good right now. They are at the best of their ability. I really do truly think we can see them go all the way. I mean, the winner of this game, of course, does go through 2 championships Sunday, and that'll be where Yepers truly get to show off their best form.
That's if Yepers can make it through Championship Sunday. Again, not all is not lost for Paradox Gaming. Still got a few more games to get through. As again, coming straight back downfield. They are trying. They're making the efforts. It comes into the middle, but unable to do anything with it for the time being. And it's one of them where anything can happen in Rocket League, because it's just a shambles at the minute. And back and forth at that net. 1 minute 30 on the clock. 4-0 is the scoreline. Paradox Gaming, you want the upset? You've got to make it happen now.
Yeah, I mean, these teams are just so unmatched to each other. The ability level just isn't up there. It isn't the same. Hodge, Starscream and Bitson, their defense is just unreal. I mean, Bitson has 4 saves in this game, and he's going to hope to carry that on. Just trying to fake out the opponents here with 1 minute left on the clock. Still 4-0. Paradox, there is a chance for a comeback, but we haven't seen them have too many incredible chances, and they haven't put any away thus far, so I don't really think we will be seeing a comeback in this game too. As Starscream now, he's got the chance to score an open net, just went for the weak approach, though couldn't put that one away. King Kong playing it into the middle. Unstable Koala, I should say, is there. Bitson with another save. That's his 5th this game. He has been unreal at the back. He's been a pure wall. 27 seconds left. King Kong attempting to play it forward. Koala now off of the backboard, does get the touch into the middle, but clearance made by Starscream. Bitson pre-jumping that one already. How about that? He actually reached it too. Beautiful 50 there from him. The ball bouncing into the middle. Hodges there attempting to carry this one. 50! And well, he has got the hat trick finally. 5-0. 3 goals for Hodge and 2 assists. He has been involved in every single goal in this game. We wanted more. We asked for more. Ask and you shall receive.
Hodge stepping down from that division, showing his experience, and that's just it. There is a massive difference in Champs Division of mechanics. You've got teams that are really used to playing with each other and are really good mechanically, but then you've got the other teams who are absolutely exceptional mechanics-wise, and we're seeing that happen here. Paradox Gaming, credit to them, you know. We saw multiple times and multiple attempts at offense, 9 shots between them, and they were passing to each other. They were connecting with each other, but unfortunately, you have to do more than that to get past the defense of Yeppers. When you've got a team that is that mechanically gifted, there's not much you can do, except go for demos, try unusual stuff, because you can't keep going for the basics that you would see at the bottom of Champs Division.
Because they truly are a gifted team. Their mechanics are second to none in the Champions Conference. Some of the best players that you will see play in their. Starscream, incredible all-rounder, and Bitson. 5 saves he had in that game. That was incredible defensive showcase by him. And then, of course, you had Hodge, who was involved in every single goal. And I just want to compare extremely quickly. In this series, we've seen 10 goals from Yeppers in 2 games, but we have only seen the 1 goal from Paradox Gaming. Unreal difference between these 2 teams, and it's showing on the field and in the series scoreline. We are on match point in this best of 5 series. The winner goes to Championship Sunday in the Championship in the Champions Conference playoffs. Yeppers 2-0 up in the series. 10-1 goal differential. They are genuinely playing absolutely incredible all over the field. Defense, attack, midfield presence, it is all there for them right now. King Kong, though, for Paradox Gaming, attempting to get a good touch forward. Smickle now with the big clearance. Koala there for the shot, and Binson getting another early save. Starscream now with the clearance, attempting to carry this one forward. Does take the shot straight to King Kong, though. King Kong attempting to carry it past Hodge, but you will not beat him, even with 2 players going forwards. Bitson playing it into the middle. Hodge is there, but a huge save there from King Kong to keep it level at this point. King Kong with the counter, but Hodge still there, missing out on the 50. Comfortable enough for this Yeppers defense to deal with, though. 1 minute. I tell you what, it's been so much more fast-paced, but Hodge taking the shot, and another save coming out from King Kong. Already he has 3 in this game.
Got to give some credit to Paradox Gaming. They're hanging in there, and they are speeding it up a bit. I think they realised that their best opportunity is at a faster pace rather than what they were going for. As he goes for the fake there, not able to do much, though the save coming in fairly easily. And I think when you speed it up a little bit, and when you turn around and, you know it's not working in one way, You've got to switch it up, especially when it is your last chance in this game. Obviously, the loser of this game will go to the loser's bracket, so it is not all, well, all won't be lost, but that's not where you want to be. You want to head straight in to the winner's bracket. As the shot comes in.
Oh, wow.
Hodge comes and cleans it up. Hodge starts this game exactly how he ended last game. Hodge on top.
Starscream to Bitson, Bitson to Hodge. It's a combination we have seen many times this series, and it's happened again. Bitson got a huge touch off of the original pass from Starscream, and Hodge finished it off in Hodge style. They're trying to get another one here. 3 minutes left. I'm surprised they haven't scored more. They've definitely had the chances, but King Kong has been an incredibly good defender for Paradox Gaming so far in this game 3. Hodge though carrying this one forward. Koala beating Bitson, I think it was, to that one. Starscream taking his time, just trying to take it slow. Bitson again with a huge beam forward. King Kong with his 4th save of the game. Hodge touching it onto the ceiling, but Smickle very well organised there, prepared to clear that one off the backboard, and Starscream just showing off his mechanical ability right there, touching it into his own corner and getting the read, touching it to safety. Bitson now faking out the ceiling shot. Hodge going up for that one. Little boost to work with, but still gets a nice touch. Smickle sending it out to the side now. Halfway through this game 3, 1-0 to Yepers. A much better performance coming out from Paradox Gaming and less convincing from Yepers, although we know what they can do potentially. They are just trying to play a bit more conservative to guarantee the game 3 win.
Which is very smart to do, to be fair, because you don't want to be overcommitting when you don't need to, you know? If you've got that first goal, you've got the advantage. Why would you go for 3, 4, 5 goals? If you've got the advantage there, you know, getting a second goal would be good because it gives them a bit more of a cushion to work with. But they've got that confidence. You know, when you've had, what, 10, 11 goals now? What's the scoreline? 11-1 or something in the entire series? Like, when you've got that level of a scoreline, that level of confidence, absolutely you're going to hang back a little bit because you absolutely do not need to.
Yeah, and well, they do say don't fix something that's not broken. You've also got to play to win sometimes, and these guys are doing exactly that. They don't want to overcommit. They want to be careful of the counter-attack because they do know. Oh, wow, what a ground pinch from Paradox Gaming's Koala there. I didn't expect any sort of goal-scoring opportunity to come out from this one, but Koala does very well, gets the ground pinch and just sends it over Hodge. 1-1 in this game now. We might actually be in for an incredibly interesting end.
Yeah, I think that came really pretty much out of nowhere. You know, we didn't expect that. I don't think the players expected that. And that's what you need to be when took a while, but Hodge is going to send that into the middle. The shot comes in, and they just bounce back immediately after. And that is the Houdini stuff we are talking about.
Talk about killing all hopes and dreams. Starscream and Hodge combining again. Just not end this game, but well, it looked like Paradox Gamer were about to come into it. Shut them down straight away and score another to get back into the lead for the millionth time, it feels like, in this series. They have played so well, and that's just a huge boom forward from Hodge, and he gets his second, and Yepper's third. He's been involved with every single goal again in this game. He has played so well in the last 2 previous games after a somewhat unconvincing first game appearance from him, but he is an incredible player. You just know it will take time, but when he shows up, he will not forget his performance.
Yeah, it's absolute heartbreak for Paradox Gaming, but unfortunately, when you've got a team like Yepers who, they're just doing so well. You've got so mechanically gifted players as a shot comes in and King Kong slots it home. Oh, that could be something. But what I was going to go on to say was that hopefully Paradox Gaming, you know, in the next 46 seconds, will be able to pull something out of their bag, and maybe Smickle could do a little bit more, because he not really seen much from him this game.
Oh, we've not seen much from him this game or this series, but let's hope to see more from him in the final 40 seconds. 3-1 the scoreline. There is a chance here for Paradox Gaming to go forward and take a game for the first time in this series. It is Starscream and Bitson combining again. Hodge up into the middle, back onto the corner. Bitson is there, playing it into the middle where Starscream is waiting. Gets a beautiful first touch off of the crossbar. Shot back down, Bitson into the middle, and Starscream, these guys are just playing with their feelings right now. How can they just find each other every single time and just get it past the opposition with absolute ease? They are making it look easy. 14 goals for Yepers altogether in this series, only the 3 for Paradox Gaming. Pure mismatch. 20 seconds left, still a chance for Paradox Gaming. However, you can only help, well, you can't help but feel like it's all but over. Game, set, and match, really. 10 seconds left. They're just going to try to add insult to injury now. Hodge into the middle, bits in there, touching onto the backboard, gets it past 1, gets it past 2, and down onto the ground. Yepers completely dominating Paradox Gaming in that one. 3-0 on the scoreline. Incredible performance. Believe it or not, Game 3 was the only game where they didn't score 5 goals in this series. They just played absolutely unreal. Hodge, Starscream, and Bitson. Incredibly mechanical, incredibly good all-round players. It was definitely a mismatch, but nonetheless, a brilliant series.
A brilliant series of just Yepers absolutely smashing Paradox Gaming. You know, they did game after game. Credit to Paradox Gaming where it's due, though. They tried to switch it up when they realised strategies weren't working, but unfortunately, the mismatch was a little bit too much. And when you've got a player like Hodge stepping down from a higher up division, you know it's going to be a game changer. And that first game, he didn't do loads, but they were still able to take that win. And going into this now, Paradox Gaming, what are they going to do next?
Well, I mean, they drop into the lower bracket. I think they're going to have to rewatch these replays back because they know they could have done so much better, but they just weren't showing it on the field, and that is all where it matters. It was an incredible end to the series. It looked like they were clawing back into it, but Yepers, they just destroyed them at the last minute. An incredible series between those two. Yepers winning that game 3-0 on the scoreline. The earlier series that we saw, it was... I can't remember who it was who was playing now. Wow. Well, it was 3-1 in that series. I know that. It was Donkey Punch. Donkey Punch were winning in that one. One they lost, 3-1 on the scoreline. I am completely lost right now.
Sanity Esports beat Donkey Punch 3-1. Yeah.
But we saw them. It was 2 incredible matches that we have seen now on this stream. Thank you to our sponsors, Valor and Game King, for sponsoring this event. Don't go anywhere, guys, because we will be back with more series later on.